Yo, um, I have fuzz on my nose. You guys, I'm going to have a, a, a boatload of downloads coming through. Um, I want to show you guys something that I got. This is gonna be kind of strange. So, do you guys know how we see the sun, allegedly, in the simulator? And then when we see with our camera lens, sorry, my steering wheel's in the way. You notice how we see the sun halos? I don't like the word sun dogs, but you guys realize that, well, I had an epiphany. Excuse me. See, every time I hit record, my throat chakra just wants to like close up. All right, so if you guys don't know, but there's what they call the two pillars that hold the dome, whatever you want to call it. I have to do a quick drawing because I have to go to work in like 20 minutes. So I was thinking like the sun dogs could possibly be the evidence that there are two pillars. So if I were to be three-dimensional here, I used to be an artist, holla. If you were to say, here's the Earth plane, right? Here's where the halo is. Then you have the firmament, being the glass. Think like a snow globe. You know, Christmas time, the snow globe. I think they did it on purpose. They hide a lot of stuff from us. So either there's a simulator inside that, you know, goes around with the moon, or the moon is inside. Maybe everything's inside and everything's going around and around. But I was really focused more on the halo, and quite possibly that is heaven on earth. Uh-oh, I can't spell. Is it H-E-A? You guys know I'm an artist. I'm not a grammatical genius. Heaven? I think that's right. Anyways. So you know, like these figures where they have, let's say, I don't know the real Jesus image, but let's just say this is him, right? Allegedly. He looks like Julius Caesar. Anyways, let's just say that's him. But you always see how the halo comes off of the shoulders. And I went through a lot of photos, and then you see how there's like angels. I should get back into artwork. So the download that I had was this image with the angels with the halo over. It just shows that they're descendants. They came down. They are descendants. I never really knew that. I just thought halo meant like you were a good angel, so you had a halo. Bad angels didn't have halos. Or I thought, you know, like Dragon Ball, if you guys ever seen Dragon Ball, when they die, they have the halo. Well, it's because when they come back to the earth to live amongst the living, they're in the afterlife, you know, in a metaphysical body on the earth plane, but they descended. They are descendants. So the halo over means descendants. What was interesting was I was trying to figure out what the hell does this mean. I'm sorry, what the heaven. You see all these different images of that. And then it got me thinking, I'm just gonna write it. I don't want to say it. Because, anyways, moving on. So, you have this being the same, and you have this being the same. And I realize that this just came through right now. So that should tell you guys what the sun halo is. It's not literally the sun. You know, all this like sun worship, Ra, whatever, that's all Jupiter, is what I'm trying to say. It makes you really think Helios. What is Helios? What is this, the actual sun that we so look upon? But before I forget, you know how we always see the devil has horns, or whatever you want to call it? Girl, let's make him mad. Well, all that basically says is X. Because if you were to make horns out of this, or if you were to do sacred geometry, as above, so below. Then you take out the so below, because that's us going through our ascension process, and then you have only two sides. I mean, two horns. This is actually a download that I'm getting. Was that the X really was a. When you see those horns, it means that it's a descendant of Nemesis, meaning fire. Yep. If you guys didn't know that, now you know. Boop.